Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. Couple of special guests in the studio on this Wildcat Wednesday. Miss Barbara Ames and Kylie Ludwig from the K-State Extension Service. Barbara, I'd like to start with you. We have an event called Walk Kansas, and this is really all about healthier lifestyles. So if somebody's like, I've never heard of Walk Kansas before, what do you tell them?
Well, Walk Kansas is a health initiative, and it starts out with a team of 6 people that accept a challenge. We have 3 different challenges. You can accept one of those and just get out and start trying to get healthier.
And Kylie, one of the interesting things about Walk Kansas is it is team-based. How does that do for accountability? How does that encourage people to get out and lead healthier lifestyles?
Well, I think it's a great way to, if you have someone that is on your team and they're checking in with you and they're they want to know if, did you walk today? Did you lift weights today? How did you exercise? What did you do to be healthier?
And Barbara,
so
Kylie brings up a good point right there. While we call it Walk Kansas, it's really any type of sustained healthy activity. Am I right on that?
Sustained healthy activity. It needs to last at least 10 minutes, and it needs to raise your heart rate. So, it can't just be moseying around. It needs to be something that raises your heart rate a little bit and at least 10 minutes long. But it can be gardening and swimming and biking and all kinds of different things.
Those are things we don't necessarily think about that can really help us lead that healthy lifestyle.
This time of the year, gardening is a good one.
No, that's a great point. And Kylie, there's also a food aspect in this, because while the physical activity is important, you also kind of need to monitor what you eat. So you've done a great job incorporating fruits and vegetables and dietary living into Walk Kansas. What are some of the examples of that?
Yeah, so with Walk Kansas, you log your activity and you log your fruits and vegetables. And so once a person starts being more active, you kind of have that desire to want to eat more fruits and vegetables. So you start looking up healthier meals. We have newsletters that come out every week, and those newsletters have new recipes in them for you to try, And it's just a nice fit to incorporate walking and food, healthier food.
After you do something for 8 or 10 weeks, it starts to become a habit, and that's what we want, is people to get in the habit of being more physically active and also eating more fruits and vegetables.
So as far as the Walk Kansas program in particular, how long does it run? And then hopefully I fall into that healthier lifestyle after that. But exactly as far as the Walk Kansas program, what's our timeline on that?
It runs for 8 weeks.
8 weeks. So we want to get everybody signed up. So whether or not you want to be a captain of one of the teams or a participant, and you don't have to live in the same neighborhood. That's the really cool thing about this. How do I go online and encourage everybody to sign up?
So if you go to walkkansasonline.org, you can sign your team up there. You just fill out the form. The menu prompts you how to do that. So it tells you each step to do, and if you have problems, we're always available to help you figure that out.
And so it's essentially me and 6 of my friends. It can be my family, it can be my coworkers, it can be anybody. Barbara, what are some of the lasting effects that you've seen from past programs? So, some examples that people have said, wow, this really changed my life.
Well, I had a lady once who had fibromyalgia, and she really didn't think she could do anything, and I kept encouraging her, just walk, do what you can do. And before we were finished, she was out walking to the mailbox and getting her mail, and she walked all the way to the front to pick up her incentive when we did our celebration event. And she was just so excited that she had joined Walk Kansas and tried, because it made a difference in her life.
And sometimes it's just those small beginning steps that make a huge difference.
Right.
Barbara, Ames, Kylie, walk us through right here. How do we get in touch with you?
You can call the Girard, Altamont, Independence, or Fredonia office, and we're available by email, phone, or text. Give us a call. And
like Kylie said, if you have any troubles walking through, it's a magnificently easy online menu. But if you do have any issues, Barbara and Kylie, more than happy to help you out. Kylie, I want to thank you. Barbara, always great to see you, ma'am.
Good to see you.
We'll come back with your 7-day right after this.